Natsuki Chronicles.
Hello and welcome to another video. This is Voorhees Retro 81 and we are going to take a look at Natsuki Chronicles today. Thank you for everybody who's persevering with the very gradual upload process. One of the advantages of what's currently going on with me in terms of medical stuff is I'm having to get up quite early, so I've taken the opportunity to start popping a video together before it gets really hot. So yes, this is very early on a work morning, but let's roll. So this is a really cool idea for a game that I've been really enjoying. This is a horizontal shooter RPG, which for me, as it's an action RPG as well, is just like, that's just nigh on perfect. As you'll see, it has some interesting foibles and it does get really hard at various points, but yeah, without further ado, we're just going to fire it up. And normally I'd start straight from the beginning, so you see like the game from the beginning, but I'm going to jump into like my save, because then I can that way I can show you basically like the mechanics of the game a bit better. So you can pick whichever stage you want to start on once you start unlocking stages. We're just going to have a look at the first one, because like I'm not so great at the stages that the next stage I've got to do at the moment, and I don't want to hop in and spoiler like the middle of the game either. So as you can see, you've got like various different stats and such like. I'll try and explain it as we go along. Right, so this works kind of a little bit like if you've ever played R-Type Final, but you have one ship that you can install different weapons on, instead of having multiple ships and just choosing whichever ship you want to play as. So we'll just leave it as my kind of settings, because I'll just show off a few of the weapons a bit more. So you'll see that there's a stage study level and a player level. The player level is universal. The stage study level is set for each individual stage, and it sort of controls how many extra hits you get, which is a really good idea, I think, because like this is a health-based game, and I know normally I'm not so big on health-based shooters because I feel like people don't balance them as well, and I will say that that's a little bit of a problem with this game. But yeah, so if you're not doing great on a stage, it will still level up that stage for you. So you can, as the stage study level goes up, you get more of what's called EX shields. So the health system in this game is kind of like Halo. When you get hit, you lose a shield, but that shield will gradually recharge. But your EX shields, once you lose them, they go away forever. So right, without further ado, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to fire the game up. I will say that this is story heavy, and the story always happens in the top right corner of the game while you're playing, which makes it kind of hard to actually keep track of what's going on. I'm not keen on that, to be honest, in shooters. Like this idea of like story-driven shooters where like there's story going on while you're trying to dodge everything. Astabreed does that as well, and it's like I have no idea what the actual plot of Astabreed is, except for like the basics, because I was so busy trying not to die while it was going on. But this is a bit less intense than Astabreed is with it. You get these opening cutscenes. Anyway, I'll stop talking over the Japanese actors.
バルーン司令官から通信が入っています。お前が新人か。今日から配属になった夏木杉浦です。成績優秀、操縦の腕も上々と聞いているが、ここでの任務は常に過酷なものになる。覚悟はできているか。はい。与えられた任務はこなしてみせます。よし。くれぐれも期待を裏切ることのない。承知しました。今回はドミネーターでの初出撃となります。機体操作の確認をしてください。了解。機体コントロール問題なし。
So I will say, even without the interesting and pretty unique RPG elements to this game, I'd be really impressed with it anyway. It's a really good sort of... It kind of feels to me like a hybrid of R-Type Delta and Thundercross, which are two of my favourite like horizontal shooters. So I'm pretty much in hog heaven already with this game before it becomes an action RPG as well. Oof. Oops, there goes one of my EX shields. You see what I mean about, like, there is no hope of you keeping track of this plot line, especially given that it's in Japanese. I mean, I will say I'm very glad that in the grand scheme of plot-driven shooters, this isn't like Spriggan Mark II that pauses the game every time something is going on, thus completely destroying the flow of the game. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, ow, ooh. We'll warn those who worry about such things. There's a little bit of subtitled Japanese swearing coming up. Nothing too Cyber City-y though, don't worry. Wash your mouth out with soap, young sir. Oops. Have some of that.
犯人は抵抗していなかった。これが RDF のやり方。これで良かったのだろうか、マーガレット。
So the game will tot up all these stats and such like. So that's got me an extra shield. Ooh. I leveled up as well. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's Natsuki Chronicles. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope you're all doing well, and peace out.